Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be preparing one pot chicken and rice. Yes, I'll be using basmati rice and chicken thighs. The chicken thighs are thoroughly washed so they are nice and clean. And I'll be using the red bell pepper. I'll be using half of this red pepper. I'm not using everything. And also the chili pepper, I'll be using half of this because this chili pepper is very hot. As usual, I'll be listing all the ingredients and measurement in the description box. So I'm going to go ahead to season the chicken, and I'm using garlic powder, ginger powder, onion powder. I've got the chicken stock powder as well as the paprika. I'll be adding some salt and some crushed black pepper. So I'm going to mix all this together and make sure that every single piece of chicken is well coated in the seasoning. And then I'm going to cover this with a cling film and set it aside to marinate for about an hour. So while this is marinating, I'm going ahead to chop up the other ingredients. So I'm chopping up the onions, the red chili and the red bell pepper. Like I said, I'm using half of the red bell pepper and half of the chili. I'll also be crushing the garlic and using the grater to mince the fresh ginger. So the chicken has marinated for a little over an hour now, and I'm adding oil in the pan and I'm going to start frying it. So this is going to be a quick fry. I'm not allowing the chicken to cook completely while frying, so because it will finish cooking in the oven. So I'm just frying this for about 5 minutes, so 2.5 minutes on each side is just enough. So I'm going to remove this and set it aside for later. And with the same pan, I'm going to fry the other ingredients. You can see the bottom of the pan is a little bit dark, but that is the juice from the chicken, the juice and the seasoning from the chicken. So this is perfectly fine. It's going to deglaze later. So I'm actually frying the onions, the ginger and the garlic. So I'll fry this for a minute before adding the tomato puree. And the tomato puree should fry for about 2 minutes. And then I'll add the red pepper and the red bell pepper and the red chili pepper as well. So on the whole, I'm frying all this for about 5 minutes because, like I said, this is a very quick recipe. So I'm adding half a glass of dry white wine. This is actually for flavor. You can omit this if you don't like using wine. The alcohol boils off, but the flavor of the wine remains. And it will also help to deglaze the bottom of the pan as well. I've also added oregano, dried oregano to season this. So now the rice is going in. I've washed the rice and I'm going to stir this and make sure it is well coated before adding the chicken stock liquid. So what I did was I just added chicken stock cubes into a boiling water and make sure I mixed it until it dissolved. So that's what I've just poured into the rice. So I'm going to leave this to sizzle a little bit. Once it starts sizzling, just to start the cooking process. Once it starts sizzling, I will arrange the chicken on top of it. So as you can see, it's sizzling a bit, just for about a minute or so. So I'm arranging the chicken on top of the rice, and I've also preheated my oven to 180 degrees. So this is going to go into the oven for 35 minutes. So I'm going to cover this and put it in the oven for 35 minutes. Make sure you pour the oil on top of the chicken. So after 35 minutes, the rice is ready and it's looking so nice, and it's so fluffy and so moist and so tasty. And guys, you will agree with me that this is a very quick recipe. And please, if you've enjoyed watching this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Bye.